Hey guys, what is going on? It is Weskimo here. Today we're bringing you a Viper guide yet again. This one is on the map Split. I'm going to try and keep this video a little bit shorter than my video on Bind, because even though Bind had a lot of really good spots, I think the video was a little bit too long. So yeah, let's jump straight into this video, guys. Okay guys, so the first spot I'm going to be showing you in this video is a wall for when your team is on the attacking side and you're pushing A. Okay, so we're going to start just here on the minimap. This is where we're going to put the wall. We want to do this as the barrier drops at the start of the round. So like the second the barrier drops, you want to be ready in position to do this. So let's look on the map here so we see where we're aiming. We want to hit this corner where it says the letter A, okay? And the reason we're doing this is we want to block off vision from A ramps, A screens, and as much of A window as we can, so that our team can rush the A side. So let me fire this, and let's go and check out where that landed. Okay, so if I put the toxins up here, we can see that they now don't have vision of us from the ramps, and their vision is limited from screens, and if we keep ourselves to this wall, they can't see us from window. So this will allow our team to rush in here and get a quick plant off at it. Okay, so that's the first spot, guys. I'm going to show you some other really good walls now. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you some walls now that are good for attacking the B side. So there's two that are like most prominent for me, which is the first one, I think this is the best one, is we stand here as much against this wall as possible, just outside B link, and we want to line up on the map with the window, with that window. If we just move our thing, we can see there's this like panel here where people stand on, okay? We want to line ourselves up with that as much as possible, okay? We want to stand as close to this wall as we physically can. So let's shoot that, and let's go and look where that landed. Okay, so when the toxins go up, we should be able to see that they cover here, so there's only this very narrow gap from window that people can see us, and other than that we can come out here and we're pretty safe to come and just plant the bomb. It also, just quickly show you, it also creates a bit of a wall there as well. Alright, so that's the first wall for attacking B side that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you now another wall that's pretty useful for attacking B as well. Okay guys, this is the other wall that I use on B. I do normally use that first one that I showed you, but this one is also pretty viable as well. It's very similar, it's just a slightly different position. So we're starting here in B lobby, and we're going to aim up, and we want to cut off the B side like this basically. So this box, there's a box just here, and we want to cut the side like this, okay? So this is pretty good simply because it allows us to just push onto site. When we're pushing this corridor now, we just got to check behind here and behind here, and this is just going to stop people from shooting us. They might still be able to peek a little bit over the window, but for the most part no one's going to be there and no one's going to be here, and it's going to allow us to get a plant in just like this. Okay, and I'm going to jump over to one more attacking side wall now, which is probably the least useful one, but just I think I should include it in the video anyway, so let's just go and have a look at that quickly. Okay guys, so this is the last wall I'm going to show you for offense on this map, and it's kind of the worst one. I'd normally use the other ones because they help you get onto the site better and get a plant down, but if your team just wants to rush mid and needs some cover, this is a pretty useful one as well. So if we look on the map like this, we're going to cut off vision for the enemy from mid-mail, and we're going to cut off their vision from mid-vent. So we want to put our line on this side of the doorway, just like this, okay? So let's fire that, and let's go and check out where that landed. Put this up. There we go. Okay, so this was going to block their vision from mid-vents and mid-mail. Your team can basically run here, wherever you want, and jump up here, around the corner, push up this a little bit maybe, just get a positional advantage and just get ready to push in on them. Alright, I'm going to show you guys some defensive walls now on this map. Okay, so this is the first defensive Viper wall that I like to use on the map Split. So we're going to start just here on the corner of this little box near B site, and we want to do this as the round starts. So we're going to aim really high across to mid, and we want to get our line up onto this box from here. Okay, so let's shoot that across. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a little wall across here. So if they want to push out of here, they can't like aim down and look at you. They've got to actually come to here, creep through this wall essentially, which will allow your team to get shots off on them first, and they can't really like pre-aim you from down the tunnel. But most importantly, it puts a huge wall across mid, like this, as we can see. Okay, so this makes it really difficult for them to push through mid. They can't pre-aim from Ramen or from this corner. They've actually just got to cross this wall, which you should all be aiming down at the wall and be able to get some really free kills off that one. Okay, I'm going to show you another way to place this similar mid wall, but just from different location. Okay, so this wall kind of does a similar thing, but it doesn't block off the B main corridor. This just blocks off mid, but it also gives you a little cheeky wall here in B tower that you could maybe hide behind, though it's not as effective. But say you wanted to go straight into mid, this is a faster way to start off. So we're going to aim into the sky here like this. We're going to just shoot up like that. So as I said, there comes a little wall in here, which I'll be able to show you. Just wait for the rest of it to drop. Okay. So there is a wall in here. So technically, if you're getting pushed, you think people are going to push here, you could just hide behind here and wait for them to push up and then strafe back through, or actually wait for them to come up. But like I said, most importantly, it's this wall through mid and you stopping them being able to push and get vision before they push through that wall. So really quite useful one. Okay, I'm going to show you a wall that I do on A side now. Okay guys, so this is the last wall I'll show you in the video. It's a defensive wall for A side, and I actually really theory crafted a lot with walls for A, and like for Viper to say that earlier. So the thing with Viper walls is you want to make it so that your team is stood on the area with the biggest vision, like the biggest space, and you want the enemy to be concentrated behind the wall in the smallest space. This is so that when they come out, they've got more places that they have to check. So for example, if we walled this corridor, this isn't a good wall, but say this corridor was walled. If they came through this wall, could they be up there? Could they be there? Could they be there? They've got to check all these angles. Well, you on defense, you could be in any of these angles, but you know the enemy can only be in this very, very small thing, so you can already create. So that's what we've got to always consider with Viper. So I'd looked at some walls like this across to mid and things like this, but I felt like it gave the enemy too much room to move into this section here. So this final wall is just to try and limit that as much as possible. So we'd start off just here, aim up and over, and we just shoot like this, okay? Now what this is going to do is it's going to keep the enemy essentially trapped in their spawn from A side. So at the start of this round, you'll normally have a player maybe stood here like this. Maybe you'll have a player up on ramps, or maybe someone on window. This wall means that they've got to push through this to get to you, essentially. So you guys could be in multiple spots at different angles, and you know they're concentrated behind this small angle. Okay, right, that's it guys. That is this video on Viper for the map split. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be bringing you more guides for Valorant all the time, as usual. So yeah, stay tuned guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Peace.